I'll be back, y'all. I'm gonna take a piss. Somebody. Somebody, girl. Oliver. Love you. Good night. Not sure. Forgot. I forgot. Sure.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next.
It's yours. There's one in for yours, and one's yours and one's Kelly's.
Will be the starter for the O's in this contest.
Yeah.
Dan, any thoughts?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Stepping up now, Luis Robert. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they...
Pardon?
They begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. First offering on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got to go after it. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Danny Mendick goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Yohan Moncada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes.
Second inning set to go, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bullet back up the middle. Naquin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
Hey, 1 away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready now for the White Sox, Nomar Mazara. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Mazara.
Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher.
In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees, no balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Hey, nobody.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's Jose Abreu, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Mine.
Avens will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Striding into the box, Nick Madrigal. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Madrigal is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me.
So digging in now, Luis Robert, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Popped him up. Canelo has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Mendick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 the count.
1 out now, 1 out.
And the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
All right, come on now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. This is flared out towards second, and that's the second out. So there are two gone now in the White Sox fourth, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Pulled toward right center field.
Naquin's on the move.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. And the pitch. Corey Seager is at the plate as he watches ball one. Fouled off. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. On the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. And there's out number two. First pitch of the at-bat. Nomar Mazara will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the fifth inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Mazara leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, two away now, two away.
Hit on the ground to third. There is Franco. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Struck him out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Now batting.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. 1-0 the count.
Madrigal
hits it high and deep out to center field.
Naquin's going back.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Luis Robert. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Up next for Chicago, Danny Mendick. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Here we go, 2-2-2.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Now, let's go.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
3-2 now, and he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Swung on but fouled off to the left. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The O's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 5 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Baltimore Orioles. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Jerry Starr, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Settling in now, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 3, Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
On to first, and they get them both. Nick Castellanos now. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Thomas has to retreat to the track, but he has it.
Hey, come on.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Eugenio Suarez.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1-1.
Shoots this one over to first. Speared on the dive. He comes home with it. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. In now, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 19 driven in.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
All even now 2-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Suarez on at first, nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's... If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And again a throw, being especially careful here. The 3-2 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th.
player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
I gotta go soon. My baseball team's coming on in like 4 minutes. Blue Jays versus Seattle. This game's just gonna make me mad.
Touch base. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
We're not making it to the postseason. There's just no way we're making it to the postseason.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Not happening. No freaking way.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A pitcher who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach-up. The player receives an update from his representative. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season. early winter check-in. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. An unresolved player concern is revisited.